but for a moment, I seriously thought Monokuma died or something.
A bleeding plushie is super scary. It's got the same fear factor as a doll whose hair grows too
He could have stabbed
long.
himself at any point, though, I guess, like, before he was tied up. That's true, but if he tied himself up, then it would have been pretty difficult, it may be impossible to tie himself up with a knife through his hand. I don't know. Yeah, it's not as fun that way. Yeah, that's true. I guess that is the point of Twitch, right? Yeah, I guess he could have done it at any point in time, but yeah, that's what the thing is to me. If he did it before he tied himself up, there would be, like, blood all over the ropes from his hand, too. I don't know. I need to look at it again.
After stabbing his hand, he no longer needed the plushie, so he cast it off toward the fire's origin point.
I guess he could have just taken his hand that was already stabbed. I don't know. I'm probably overthinking
the fire would incinerate it and destroy the evidence.
So what do you think now, Fuyuhiko?
I get what you're saying about the wound on his right hand, but there's still one huge problem. The spear. Basically, you're saying Nagito committed suicide by impaling himself with a spear, right? If you think about the order, getting killed by the spear
I'm sorry,
should
this
have
is
been
the first
last
image
thing
you
to
see.
happen to Nagito. If that's true, how is that possible? He can't grab a spear with his right hand if a knife is stabbed into it and his left hand was all tied up.
Hell yeah, instant noodles.
He probably took the spear
I need to
first,
make some instant noodles
as
soon.
he
I'm kind
endured
of
the pain,
craving the
he
sodium.
stabbed the knife into his right hand.
No, he tied it up. I think he tied that
There is a limit
up.
to his constitution. If you got penetrated by something so big and thick,
Gonna
you
get out
would
of bed
die
but ended up
instantly.
watching small doggo videos. Hell yeah! That one you sent me the other day was so cute with that tiny little chihuahua. Oh my god, I almost cried. Rocky's not quite that tiny because he's a Chihuahua Dachshund mix. He's a Chiweenie, even though he's very Chihuahua looking. But man, those tiny little Chihuahuas are fucking cute. Rocky's adorable too. He's very little also, but not that little. Soda, please fuck off.
Sorry, I didn't catch all that.
I'm gonna kill this man with my own
Like
two
I
hands.
said, if you got penetrated by something so big and
I'm
thick,
going
you
to
would
pass
die instantly.
away.
Say it one more time.
Oh my god, ew.
Hey, bastard, you better cut it out.
Fuyuhiko's we're about to
Like
have
she
another
said,
murder on our
In that
hands.
condition,
I
it's
think that
very
happens at
difficult
least
to
once
stab
every
yourself
trial.
with a
I think
spear.
one of us usually says that about Soda specifically. Sometimes Nagito. Like she said.
It'd be hard to use a spear with a knife stab into your right hand while your left hand is tied up.
I think
So
it was
you're
tied
saying
up on
it's
the girder.
impossible.
But no matter what I think, I can't believe Nagito's death was caused by someone else.
I
He
also
really
agree
killed
with
himself?
that.
Really?
To think
Your
that one of
Chihuahua
us
used to
could kill
catch you
someone with
rats
such
when she was
cruelty.
little. Oh
could
my
never
god.
believe that.
Little Hunter. Little Hunter. Yeah, I mean, it was a pretty bad one,
You
but...
can't believe it?
I mean, every time one of
You
our
just don't
friends
want
is
to
killed by
believe
one of
it,
our other
right?
friends, it's pretty hard to believe, isn't it?
That's why you keep getting betrayed over and over again, right?
I
Same goes
don't
for
want it
this
to be
time,
Chiaki.
too.
I don't want it to be anybody except for Soda because I don't like Soda. But I think more than anything, I don't want it to be a suicide because I feel like, I don't know, I would need a good explanation for it to like emotionally line up for me.
It's against the rules to interfere with everyone.
Oh, Monami's speaking again. Last we saw her, she wasn't talking.
If you even think about doing anything, I have a plan of my own.
Damn, she's ready to fucking go.
Monami sassing me.
Ooh, he was thrown off a little bit.
It's just as Monokuma said. We've been betrayed over and over again so far, so... This might also be the same. Calling this a suicide takes too much for granted, and it's too convenient.
Then are you saying there is a killer among us, Kazuichi?
Sus.
Of course that doesn't include Miss Sonia and me.
As Kazuichi said, it's true we've been constantly betrayed. But even if I'm betrayed again, I still want to believe in everyone.
Well, that's very sweet.
No matter how many times I may be betrayed, I still want to believe in everyone.
Hope prevails.
I also want to believe that there's no killer, but suicide is unimaginable.
Do you really think so?
But you said it too. It'd be impossible for him to stab himself with a spear in his condition.
I did say difficult,
Yeah, I think
but I
it
never
dropped
said
it.
impossible. I feel that there's some way he could have stabbed himself with
Yeah,
that
I
spear.
believe in hope too, Swagman. Let's go.
What kind of way?
I don't know.
You don't know.
It's impossible to figure out
Akane's
by
like,
myself.
This
So let's think about it
idiot. She
together.
doesn't know. Okay. No idea. Where am I again? What are we doing? What are we talking about?
That's how. We made it this far up till now.
What did I do before stream? I worked, and then I ate some leftover illegal Pete's, which is basically like a locally owned version of Chipotle. It was really great. And I talked on the phone with one of my best friends, and it was a really nice time. What did you do today?
Everyone working together.
I mean, I guess I could see Nagito wanting that to be the ultimate result, is everyone working together, but I don't know. Ooh, looking at flights to where?
All right, let's do this.
Okay. Oh, fuck. Hajime, stop getting us into shit. No! Okay. Alright. A friend being married overseas.
How did Nagito stab himself with a
that
spear?
sounds nice.
Let's work together and think this through.
Aw, it's cute.
When the spear stabbed Nagito,
Lord Kazuichi Soda, shut up.
his right hand was covered by the knife, right?
It was not. Oh no.
He was only able to move
Sorry,
his
on the
left
left
hand.
But his left hand was also tied up.
Then that rules out his left hand.
No. Nah.
No,
Fucking
that's wrong.
first shot. Didn't even listen to the whole conversation. Nailed it.
Hold on. It's still too early to dismiss the possibility that he used his left hand.
I feel like that
I mean,
redeems
his
me a
left
little bit
hand was
for
tied up, you
for not having no idea about the last one.
But there was something off about his left hand. The bloodstain on the palm of his hand. Don't you think it looked somewhat strange? He only had blood on
Each
the
class
lower
trial
area of
has
his
like
palm.
at least 2
Beyond
plot
that point,
twists,
the
so
bloodstain
I feel
suddenly
like we
cuts
don't have
off,
the complete
right?
answer right now, as much as we think we do. Plus, we're still at like the
blood
beginning,
That's
right?
as far as it reached,
Like
right?
maybe like a quarter of the way through the trial, I would guess.
That settles the description of that bloodstain. But it's not the only unnatural bloodstain. Look, there's blood on the back of his hand, around the middle joints of his fingers.
Like you said.
Like he had his
looks
hand
like an
wrapped around
unnatural
something.
bloodstain, but what's
Or well,
wrong with
no.
that?
Why wouldn't it be on the top of his hand?
We might need to think and use our imaginations for a bit. If there's
Her
blood on
video
his
game knowledge
palm
comes in handy.
and the back of his hand, what was his left hand doing as the blood splattered?
I see!
Ah, gripping.
When the blood splattered, he was probably gripping with his left hand. That's why there's such a strange-looking bloodstain on his palm and the back of his hand.
So however he was gripping, his fingers were faced towards wherever the
Was he
blood was
grabbing
coming
his
from.
front tail?
All right.
Perish the thought! He was obviously
Your
grabbing
your
his
friend is
spear.
dead, Akane. Fucking used your 2 brain cells.
Now that you mention it, compared to the rest of his body, the wounds on his left arm are pretty mild. He probably made his wounds mild on purpose, so he could keep his strength while he gripped the spear.
But even if he held the spear with his tied up left hand, it'd be impossible for him to stab himself.
Even if he held the spear with his tied up left hand, it'd be right. Couldn't move his arm.
Hey, Chiaki, what do you think?
I thought he tied the thing up on the girder, the spear up on the girder by the whip side of it, but I don't know how the blood would have gotten on his hand like that. Striped suits like that give me
don't tell
Addams
me you're
Family
getting
vibes.
sleepy.
Hell yeah. I always think of either the Addams Family or, and I have no idea if this is gonna land for anybody who watches my streams, but Billy Joe Armstrong has the lead singer of Green Day has a suit that he used to wear every once in a while around like the American Idiot days that had like really thin pinstripes like that, and so those are the
At
two that it
times
always
like
makes me
this,
think
You
of.
should always strike from a good angle, just like fixing an old TV.
I don't know why you would have to
Oh, I
strike
got
an old
it.
TV, but
Maybe.
hi Luna, welcome.
Yeah, Like
We're currently in the midst of the
no
class trial
mistake
for
that Nagito
Nagito,
was gripping the
and
spear.
I'm sad and nervous. I think, like I thought, it's no mistake that Nagito was gripping the spear, I think.
However,
but at what point?
What's important is what section of the spear he was gripping.
The cord?
I see.
Any ideas yet? I mean, not really. They're on the whole Nagito committed suicide thing right here.
Been holding on to the cord.
And I don't... everything they're saying makes sense, but it doesn't feel quite right. Which, if it is the case that it's not suicide, then I think that that's really good, like, writing. I think it's really good writing in a game when everything lines up, but you still feel a little funny. Other than that, earlier I was saying I feel like a little weird towards Chiaki for a couple of reasons. A handful of things that she's been a little bit weird the past, like, 2 days. I think Sonya's too obvious. I don't know. We're gonna see.
There was a metal weight at the tip of the cord, but there were bloodstains on that part too. Plus, the joint between the weight and the cord had a bloodstain shaped like it was cut off by something.
Yeah.
Isn't the size of that cut off section about the same size as a human fist?
Thank you, Luna. This is the type of game where I think it would be fun to replay at some point, but it's really worth getting your first experience of this game.
And then the blood that was supposed to
end
up
not
here
spoiled.
ended up getting on Nagito's left hand.
But why is it so important to know which
Oh,
part
I'm
of the
glad
spear
you're
he was
happy watching it
gripping?
again. They're like little mini movies. That's why visual novels are so fun. I don't know, not mini movies like they're shorter, because they're definitely not, but...
You're not gonna say he gripped the tip of the cord, swung the spear around.
Oh,
and
you played it on
stabbed
Vita.
himself, right?
See, it's fun when it's been a little while with a game like this, where it's like you remember the gist of it, but like the little details are fun to re-experience.
That is where the clue to solve this mystery resides. Right, Chiaki?
I want to say that he tied it to the girder, but I don't understand why it had blood on it in the first place, or how that would have fit into the timeline.
Of course this mystery will not be solved that easily.
Nagito was gripping the cord, extending from the butt of the spear with his left hand. But from there, how would he stab himself in the stomach?
It seems we are stuck. Shall we have tea time?
Oh.
At a time like this, how about we stick to the plan to think one step at a time instead of expecting the answers all at once?
That's fair. That's fair. Yeah, but I'm very happy they said but.
That's a long plan
That's
name.
funny, Shrinkman.
One step at a time? What does that mean? Let's focus on the spear first. Namely, where it was and how it was positioned just before it impaled Nagito.
How it was positioned.
Nagito was facing up, spear was stabbed through his stomach. So if it's just before that... Yeah, I think it was hanging. Maybe he threw it over the girder and was like holding it and then just let go of it with his left hand. Oh, we're gonna do Hangman, aren't we? Whenever he makes that face, it's fucking Hangman time. Oh, it's Logic Dive. Oh shit, okay. Oh. What is it? Okay. Oh, you're window shopping for suits. On eBay. Smart buyer. For the wedding? That sounds fun. I hit the fucking wall. Hajime Hawk. Oh, that was on me. I'm just not gonna speed up too much. Just gonna take my time. Oh god. Where was the spear just before this is above Nagito? This music is pretty sick. It's pretty fucking good. What is that? Oh, they're moving. Oh my god. Oh my god. Okay. Jeez. Oh god. This is too much. This is too much. Oh my god. This is why they do this. They're like using all these different parts of your brain all at once. Just so much. What else was above Nagito? The girder. just looking for suits just because you figured out your suit size way back. Oh, God. I wish that was me. .jpg. I don't know my size in anything anymore. Nothing ever fits right, and I would love to have a properly fitting suit. I gotta look into it. But that's cool. I'm excited for you. Just looking into things that are gonna look nice on you and make you feel good. Okay. Can I just... do I have to hit the jump button? No, okay. Alright. The rope. The spear's cord. Nice. Okay, well, I figured one thing out beforehand. Above and ceiling. Yeah, I get it. I'm happy. Everything's bigger in Texas. Hashtag Tex ass. Love that booty emoji. Huge fan of that. Emote. Brandon just wants to call everything an emoji when it's like a small picture on the internet. I also don't know my size and anything anymore. I haven't clothes shopped in ages. Yeah, I feel that.
Perpendicular to him just before that. I
don't really do it anymore either. I've gotten like a couple of like cheap, like Walmart workout shorts. I have some stuff online, which turned out to be okay, but I don't know. I need to like figure out my sizing situation better. Yeah, most of our sizes are damn lie anyway. I don't know if you mean R, as in, like, I don't know if you also live in Canada, and if it's, like, a weird different sizing structure there, or, like, I don't know, but I'm gonna assume you mean ladies' clothing, and, it sucks. They're all different. I can buy 2 pairs of pants at the same store, and they're different sizes. I hate it. I hate it. Nothing ever fits right.
Perpendicular? In the middle of the air?
If Nagito did that all by himself... did he have some sort of ESP?
That'd be
cheat
awesome,
sheet.
But he probably used the ceiling girder directly above him.
I know, a cheat sheet would be great. If we just had one giant cheat sheet of every company and all of their sizing and what it actually is.
Nagito
that'd be awesome, but... it'd be awesome if our friend killed himself with ESP, but...
he hoisted the spear directly above him.
Wow. Gotta admit, it's kind of clever.
And if Nagito let go of the cord, the spear would have fallen and impaled him while he was laying
Yep,
face
4 pairs
up.
of shorts, all from different stores, all the same size, and all of them fit differently. Yep, exactly. I have a pair of jeans right now that... also, not to mention that things change in how they fit throughout the day. I have a pair of jeans right now that as soon as I put them on, it looks super cute, super comfy, legs look good, booty looks good, and then, like, deadass, not even an hour later, I look like a child in her mother's clothing. It's awful. Oh my god, clothes shopping is a total whole day ordeal and I hate it. Yeah, fucking agreed, Mel. I can't, like, look at my body like that for that long. Like, I need to, like... I get too in my own head. It's a body image issue. It's something that needs to be worked on, but like, holy shit. Like, to look at myself in different clothes all day and then try to figure out if it actually looks good on me or not, it is emotionally and physically exhausting, depending on how you do it. Fuck clothes shopping, dude.
I noticed a slight red streak on the ceiling girder. It probably got smeared there during the setup.
The blood on the cord probably rubbed off on the ceiling girder as the spear was falling.
Makes sense.
So, how about it? Using this method, Nagito could have impaled himself with the spear.
Did he really do this? I'm like, irritated.
Really committed suicide? Like...
he probably chose that spear so he could commit suicide like that. If someone else did this, there's no reason they'd go to all this trouble just to kill someone with a spear.
I guess, but also, like, it could have just been the most easily accessible weapon. Also, Sonia specifically explained to us that she knows how to use that weapon. Just pointing that out. Yeah, it's not all a happy clothes movie montage. Yeah, we're not all a fucking 2000s girl coming-of-age teen movie. Sorry. 4 hours of hunting down shit and waiting for doors to be unlocked. Yeah. Excuse me, where are your fitting rooms? Yeah, I have 12 items. I can only have 10. Okay, I'll come back out for the other 2. Sorry, thank you. No, you don't even have to tell me, Luna, if it's the last one or not. I'm down for the surprise. I'm just here for the ride, man. Thank you, though. That's true. The poison would have been way easier than literally impaling yourself. He straight up had poison in the fridge. Great fucking point. Why would he do all of this? Just to prove a point? What point? I don't know. It's just too much. It just seems like too much. Seems like so much effort. And I feel like Chiaki's been spearheading this, no pun intended, and that makes me suspicious. A little sus.
I agree. When I was investigating this case, I kept thinking over
Did
and
clothes
over how
shopping with my
strange it
sister
was.
makes it more fun. That's smart. I feel like doing it with other people could definitely make it more fun. And you also probably don't get in your head as much when that happens. At least for me, that's how it would go. How did it feel when I found out Sparkling Justice was the murderer? I think that was a really good example of the writing in this game being really good, actually. Because it felt so insane and, like, off-kilter. Like, but not in the way that this game gets, like, crazy sometimes. It felt, like, wrong. It felt weird. And it was like, well, this is weird that Peko was... That doesn't really seem right. Like, I guess it fits, but I don't know. And then when you find out, like, the real details, that was good. This is a good game. I was going to say the Gundam one was the one that really got... But that one, with Peko and Fuyiko, I teared up a few times. Like, that got me. And the Gundam one really got me. It was also good. I don't know. It's just really nice. That's true. She is really smart. She's way smarter than Hajime. That's true. That's true. I don't know. There's a lot. I have a lot of thoughts going on in my head right now. And, you know, for the record, I don't usually guess stuff like this correctly. And, like, I'm fine with that. I like being surprised. It's part of the fun.
Why did the killer use the knife and the spear so differently?
So you're saying he needed to use that spear to pull off his